FP3 36, so the two men that will be teammates for next year.
The old warhorse still galloping strong, isn't he? A VR46 Academy 1-2 at the moment. Next year's Petronas Yamaha SRT teammates, Morbidelli from Rossi. Quattararo then, winding up nicely for his charge towards the top of the time sheet. He's gone third. Yamaha now lock out the top three. Morbidelli, Rossi, Quattararo. Maverick Vinales on the cusp. There he is on the number 12 machine. Vinales has got to be careful here, although, as always, when push comes to shove, he's doing a great job here. He's got good rhythm going. He's been pursued by Aleix Espargaro.
This could be good enough, you know. Aleix Espargaro might well have found himself a position here that's good enough to put him into Q2. Perfect timing to be behind Maverick on a lap where he's got to push.
Look how hard he's trying to hang on to the back of Vinales, and a brilliant snaking and weaving on the front end and the rear end as he went into turn 10. He's really trying to hang on to Vinales. Could we have a Yamaha top four here? Maverick Vinales is estimated P5. We saw Rossi strong in sector 4 for a couple of laps.
Yeah, this is great from Aleix. He's clinging on to Maverick Vinales. He might even go up ahead of him. Both of these guys.
Second. Aleix Espargaro tipped for second.
This is brilliant. Let's see how they get on then out of the final corner with just under 4 minutes left. Will it be a Yamaha 1, 2, 3, 4, or will this be pretty? I think it's really about to get up into the top three across the line. Espargaro goes second.
And here we go. Quattararo's cracking on as he always does. Pol Espargaro's got a good lap going as well. Aleix Espargaro on the factory Aprilia, second place. Surely that cemented his place in Q2. We pick up then Fabio Quattararo, who is on, as he always is at the stable session, an impressive hot lap. He's being tailed by Pol Espargaro. That's why Pol Espargaro's going so good. Are we going to have both Espargaro brothers in the top three?
Things are getting a bit tasty here with 3 minutes to go. Joan Mir's just gone up into third on the Suzuki, so Miller now is down in 10th, and all of a sudden Alex Rins, who looked like he was home and dry, has been nudged down to 7th place and might not be safe here, because Pol Espargaro, if he gets himself in the top 10 here, that means another place lost for me. Quattararo goes second, Pol Espargaro goes third.
So we've got the two Espargaro brothers then, third and fourth. Quattararo knows that 56.134, that's going to be good enough surely. Miguel Oliveira's just set the fastest first sector of the section. Petrucci's not got a bad lap time going as well. What about Taka Nakagami? Because at the moment he's down in 14th. Is there anything going for the Japanese man? There certainly is. He's flying as well, just had a personal best first sector.
Well, Valentino Rossi and his team probably thought that they'd done a good enough job, but a brand new soft rear tyre's just gone in because they're not sure. He's only going to get one lap at this.
Yeah, I was going to say he's going to be pretty sharpish on this outlap, Rossi.
Mir's on another decent lap. Oliveira just out ahead of him, getting a bit twitchy. Number 88, KTM. 2 minutes left. Is there late drama? Dovi's managed to squeeze his way into the top 10, but it is in 10.
I mean, yeah, you talk about vulnerable, that's exactly the category that Dovizioso falls into. Alex Rins now has just set the fastest first sector of this session. It's getting pretty lively, pretty intense now in these last 90-odd seconds in this crucial FP3 session.
Miguel Oliveira. Oh, that will cost him. Struggles down. And he's down. It was all unsettled just as he approached turn 13. I hope the Portuguese rider is okay. There's bits of his bike all over the gravel, tumbling through on a flying lap as well.
Did he just run a little bit wide onto the bumps, put him down, and I wonder how much that disturbed Joan Mir as well, right behind him.
Yeah, it did. Hard on the brakes, Matt. Yeah. The bike was completely out of shape and unsettled, and that's pushed him wide, and ultimately that has cost Oliveira a place in Q2.
That was a tumble dry crash, wasn't it? A full spin. So Oliveira, that will be very costly. Look at this then.
On the brakes here, that's where it all went wrong, and that was enough just to nudge him wide, and that was it.
On the bumps, the front end just pushed him offline, and on the bumps, he was just down. Nothing he could do about that at all. You can see what the Red Bull KTM Tech 3 boys think of it. Guy Coulon there, his crew chief in the middle of your picture. They know that that's session over for him.
It's not session over yet though in this FP3. Miguel's okay, that's the good news. He's just very annoyed, I would imagine, but there's 30 seconds left here. Still time for things to change. Rins at the moment, that's just going to cross the line. He goes up into 9th place, so Dovi's been nudged out again.
Something happened to Vinales in sector 2 because he'd set the best sector in the first one, but he's lost a whole bunch of time in sector 2. You can just see as well how bumpy it is in that braking zone for turn 10. Battling his teeth out. Zarco's just absolutely blitzed the first sector by over a tenth. He was on the front row in that qualifying session with KTM here last year. What about Nakagami? He's putting a good lap together, so... Well, he's just gone 10th, hasn't he, Nakagami? That's pushed Dovizioso out.
I would have put my house on Rossi being completely safe about 5 minutes ago, but he might not be here. The checker flag is out. There's so many riders. There's 7 or 8 riders who are up with red helmets in sector 1.
This is going to change big style. Vinales is in 6th place. Is he even safe?
Well, Crutchlow's on a
Probably will
fly.
be. Here comes Nakagami, who at the moment is in that all-important 10th place. Nakagami doesn't improve.
Because I'm not sure that will work out too well for Taka Nakagami.
Particularly when you look at the speed of Rins and when you look at the speed of Zarco and Williams.
Doggy's done. It's not happening for Andrea Dovizioso. He's going to have to go through Q1. What about Crutchlow and Zarco? They could still knock Rins and Nakagami out. Crutchlow on the line 6. That pushes his teammate out of the top 10.
And who's the man who's just set the first, or the fastest first 2 sectors of the session? Valentino Rossi. He's in 9th. Rossi trying to make sure that he's not going to go into Q1. Quartararo will be at best second in this session. Zarco goes second.
Wow.
Brilliant by the Frenchman. A 56.053, just 100th down on Franco Morbidelli. Now that's made Rossi down in 10th place. Rossi looks like he might be safe, but he's not leaving anything to chance, is he? Here, look at this, he's 5,000ths of a second up. Valentino Rossi, estimated P1, 24 years after winning his first Grand Prix here at the Brno circuit, and the Master still flying. Is he going to go top of the time sheet in FP3?
Not
No,
quite.
he goes 5th. Job done though, that's all he cares about. He's got a place inside that top 10.
What a session that was in free practice 3. They're
they're
happy
happy
with that, and they should be. A really good effort that from Valentino Rossi. Wow, well, what a session. The Espargaro brothers are in. Mir, Crutchlow, Vinales, Petrucci all in. Petrucci late on must have picked the lap out of somewhere because I didn't even see that one. That means later on, Alex Rins, Taka Nakagami, Andrea Dovizioso, Oliveira, Jack Miller down in 15th, Brad Binder, all will be scrapping it out for what looks like one of the most tasty looking Q1 sessions we've seen in a long time, because I can't really say that any of them are guarantees